If I were you, I'd head over to the dealership and get this SUV before they're gone. Oscar here with Go Auto, and next to me is an SUV that perfectly combines style, performance, and everyday practicality. It's the 2026 Jaguar F Pace here inside the Go Garage, and the first thing I want to touch on is the performance. For 2026, Jaguar is only offering the F Pace. That's because they're transitioning to a fully electric lineup for 2027. But what does that mean for you? Well, this might just be your last chance to own a new gas-powered Jag. But don't worry about things from the ownership side. All dealerships will still be able to maintain and service your F Pace. Don't think you'll be forgotten. You certainly won't be. Now back to the performance side of things. The P400, a 3-liter turboed inline-6 with an electronic supercharger that makes 400 horsepower. This is the kind of car you want if you like getting to the speed limit a little faster, if you know what I mean. It's got a throatier exhaust note, and the supercharger basically eliminates any turbo lag, so when you want to go, it goes. But Jaguar takes things even further with the P575 SVR, or without the abbreviations, a 575 horsepower mid-sized SUV that pounces off the stop line. Now the top of the line SVR gets a more aggressive look, but this P400 is still quite something to look at. You get a bold design with 3 large grills and these sculpted hood lines. Your badge is in front, which is also your adaptive cruise sensor, and above that is your surround view camera. I really like how in front and on the wheels, your logo is the roaring Jaguar. And in the back, you get the classic leaping emblem. It really helps to tie in all the vehicle's iconic branding without a bunch of logos all over the place. And back here, you get nice, clean taillights. They didn't go for an overcomplicated design or a light bar like on so many other vehicles. Another great thing is that there's no cheap plastic anywhere on this vehicle. It's all gloss black or color matched. That gives a really upscale finish, whether you get the entry level or the top trim levels. And from this angle, you can see how wide the stance is. The hips flare out nicely. It's almost like a cat ready to pounce on its prey. Now, here in the back, quality has not been skipped. You get leather everywhere and nice aluminum accents on the doors, including the window switches. The middle drops down to give you your cup holders. Unfortunately, the seats don't recline like some other vehicles, but you do get great headroom. If you have little ones, your car seat anchor points are easily accessible with pop-off covers, and your center console has your USB-C ports and your heated seat controls. Now these are just plain buttons, but the ones up front are probably the coolest in the industry. That's because they're dials, and they actually do multiple things. To start, the center is a screen, so you can see when I turn it, that changes your temperature, but when I push it in, now you're controlling your heated and cooled seats. And when I pull it out, now we're on to fan speed. So that reduces your climate controls to only a few buttons, making it look so clean. Now you got your sync and your defrost buttons. To change direction, that's gonna open up in your infotainment, which we'll get to in a little bit. Now, the really cool thing is you have defrost like most other vehicles, but you also have this button, which is your heated shield. So there are tiny wires in this windshield, and when you press that button, they heat up. So if you have to park your car outside, that's gonna clean your windshield so much better than scraping it off. I just don't wanna know what the replacement cost is for one of these. Below that is your wireless charging pad, and in the middle of it all is this aluminum panel with your start-stop button and volume control on the left. On the right side is this, that you press, it comes up, and you can rotate it to change your drive modes. Just gives it a really cool fighter jet feel, as does having your gear selector right here in the middle. Underneath this cover, your cup holders, and there's a decent amount of space in this center console alongside your USB ports. But there's more. There's a hidden compartment underneath it all. So if you do stairs in the river valley, you can put your phone or your wallet under there. No one will know it's there. Here in the middle, you have your infotainment system, and the screen kind of floats off the dash here. None of the edges touch anything. The system itself is awesome. You got your shortcuts on the left, as well as the icon to open up all your apps, and there are a ton. You can customize your home screen to only show the things that you use more frequently, or you can just swipe through them all. The car gets over-the-air updates. It has wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, but my favorite screen has to be the driver display because it's so customizable. Using the buttons on the steering wheel, you can change the overall layout from 1 dial to 2, and you can also change the information you see. You can go from safety features to a map, and you can actually change it to a full map if you're going somewhere new. Also, information will pop up on your heads-up display. So if you got a turn coming up, it'll let you know on your heads-up display, and then below, you got a full map on your driver display. The steering wheel itself is stunning. You got black on the exterior. You got these nice aluminum paddles, as well as the trim around the buttons. On the left side, you have your media control and driver display controls. And on the right side, you have your adaptive cruise, lane steering, as well as your heated steering wheel button. The 2026 Jaguar F Pace is a stunning SUV that truly feels special. And with production ending after this model year, this could be your last chance to own a gas-powered Jaguar. To do so, or to learn more about it, visit goauto.ca or any of our Jaguar dealerships.